You're watching OilersNation Radio.
Cold Open OilersNation Radio. We are live. Not live. We are recording live from Stadium Swim at the beautiful Circa Hotel and Resort here in Vegas.
We're live.
We are live to tape.
Live.
Having a great time. It's a nation vacation. It is day 3 of the nation vacation. Bag Milk, Tyler, Jason, and Rick's here. And we got Aaron checking in on ONR today. We are poolside. We're going to be talking about the Oilers. We've got a lot going on. We got some new line combos. We got Leon back. We got a whole bunch of kids skating. Kids? Very exciting. Very exciting. First, we're going to start off with a delicious debate for our friends at Odd Company. I can tell you, I could use a nation beer right now. I could use one. It's a gorgeous day in Vegas. Perfect for the next big game or your next go-to lager. Find it at Odd Company Brewing at either of their Edmonton locations or at liquorconnect.com. Use it like a search engine for your beers. Find it at a liquor store near you. If they don't sell it, ask what is wrong with them. Turning it over to Tyler for a delicious debate. I'm putting you on the spot today. Yep. What do you got for us?
What's been your favorite moment of the nation vacation so far?
It's hard to just pick up one. Like, I love these trips so much. It's hard not to just have the best time with the best people. Starting when we just were hanging out at the pool the other day, watching sports, betting with some semblance of success. I accidentally hit two wins.
Oh,
but I think ultimately just kind of the overhang bar night. That was cool. That was really, really cool. And then I think having a bunch of us at a craps table all together last night was fun.
Yeah.
There was a big chunk of us at the same table last night. It was a great time.
We stuck together as a pretty good unit yesterday. We went to Atomic Liquor, the oldest dive bar in Vegas, where it's as you found out, PM. License is number 0001.
Really awesome.
Yeah, which is super cool.
Yeah, he was giving me the history of it because at first the guy when we went in there, he was a little bit like he wasn't
very happy you're walking in.
But then after he loosened right up, and he was giving me the history of the place.
He wasn't happy that you were a big group of people coming to drink.
No, he was.
Someone's like, "Hey, what do you guys got on tap?"
He just points at the thing and he goes, "I'm not reading all these."
Yeah.
Well, that's actually.
I had so much respect for that move.
Yeah, it was a great move. But yeah, I think that just getting to do a bunch of stuff as a group.
Plastic ponies.
We did
Also elite.
Oh, plastic ponies were good.
I loved yesterday. If you haven't listened to the real life we dropped yesterday, we were first off did O&E around the pool, but like every nation citizen from the trip had like congregated in this pool behind us.
Yep.
And then we did real life and just had a bunch of people who usually listen to the pod pop onto the pod. I thought that was really cool.
Yep. Yeah, that was really cool. Rick, what do you got?
You know, it's tough to kind of go against what you were saying over there. Yesterday was a lot of fun. We had a lot of people with us throughout, I'd say probably to the pizza joint.
Shout out Evil Pizza.
Yeah.
Wow.
That place was great.
Evil pie.
So good.
That was a good slice.
Yeah,
$8, cheese pizza and a beer.
Oh, it's
Doesn't
a great
get
deal.
better.
It's a great deal. Aaron, what do you think?
For me, I think it's just hanging out at the pool with everybody. It's the vibes of nation citizens. Everybody just here for a great time. Vibes are elite. It's just a very, very positive, like family environment. Some guy just gave me his CDs and hats from his band.
That's
Shout out. So just that. The friendships, the relationships.
You know what I did miss out though? How do you not give it out to the cover bands we've
last night when Sugar was
last night.
Sugar was electric.
If you could see Bag Milk's camera roll.
Bag Milk is spoken for, but if he wasn't, he might have got married last night.
Yeah, I found my queen. She was the guitarist and Sugar.
Oh, geez. I saw. Yeah.
So
Could be your grandma, but yeah, okay.
or 20. I don't know. I don't know.
could be anything.
Some hard years on there. Yeah,
But we had a great boogie last night for Sugar. They were great. I love the cover bands.
Hey, those guys that we went to before that were good too.
Yep.
Country guys?
Yeah.
They're throwing down.
Yeah,
They're really, really
We
good.
were moshing a little,
Absolutely.
and then I did a shoey.
Yes, you did.
That's disgusting.
Yep.
I told myself, no matter what, I am not going to White Castle.
And did you?
Of course he did.
We stormed the castle.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
We got no bun between your fucking
That
elbows,
was
right?
that
So
was
you're good.
electric. It was and you know what? It's good.
It is.
It's good.
They're like weird, soggy burgers, though.
They fall like it's
It doesn't make sense.
So unique.
It's bun, onion, patty, bun. So it's 4 elements to this. But when it's all done,
It is just one conglomerate of flavor.
Yeah.
Hey, just like, and if
Rick's
you watch them
explaining
make
food.
it, if you watch them make it, they basically have like onions soaking in some kind of liquid.
I do not know how they get away with this because they put bun down on top of raw meat,
Yes.
and then just cover it up and steam it away.
You know what you're getting into.
Oh,
That's
I'm
probably
all
their,
for it.
that's probably their legal defense. Is like, what do you expect?
It's all right here.
You should have seen how many buns they have in there. So they're like, you can see into like their dry storage and whatnot, and like their shelving units, and the amount of buns they had, and the bags the buns came in were the same as the garbage bags. They looked identical, and one bag of buns probably has 400 to 500 buns.
Oh, easily.
They must sell granted the burgers are small, but they must sell like 2,000 burgers a day.
Oh, easy. I was trying to push the group to get the box of 100.
Yeah, you know what?
Wow. It's good value.
Yeah.
If somebody
It brings
could,
the burgers down to like $1.30.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, how much is a box of 100?
$132. It just felt like
if
we could have been throwing them out on the strip. It would have been great.
If somebody brought that box right here and put it on the table right now,
Yeah.
I think
crushed
you'd have
burger.
5 real
I'm
happy
hoping
dudes.
someone does that with a bucket of beer.
Yeah.
I don't know, we could get
Who do you think we could task?
Yeah.
We can get assemble some cash for this, could we not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, then let's set.
Do we just
Let's
start
get Waz.
snapping?
Yeah. See how long we have to snap for. Or if I just go.
Oh,
Here we go. We got
using his
There we
name.
go, yeah.
Using his name works.
Oh, his name works. Now he's confused.
He's so confused.
We're walking away.
He's
from
going the wrong way.
I got cash.
Yeah, I got cash, but I don't know where my wallet
I
is.
got 20. Here you go.
I got 15 I can contribute.
I got.
I will contribute after the fact when I find my wallet.
Can
My,
you go get us a bucket of beer, please?
my fanny over there.
What?
Waz just lost his phone.
Okay, we got 45 for Waz.
All right, hang
How
on.
much is a bucket of beer? 70.
Rick's
Okay,
pulling out too.
Hold up.
I hope the podcast listeners are enjoying this.
Of course.
You know what I can tell in the meantime while we're doing this? So I got to gamble with my dad yesterday.
Oh,
Great. He's
I
not
love where this story's going.
It's just fantastic.
he's not a casino guy. 246. We got 75 right here.
yeah,
Let's
perfect.
roll.
Bang.
Here, yeah.
Snaps.
Take back to 20.
Bucket
Look, Waz, you can even
biggest bucket you got.
biggest bucket we got. Coronas.
Biggest one you got.
Coronas.
So we go and we play blackjack. So my dad, first off, doesn't call it blackjack. Says I would like to play some 21.
Yes.
So that's how you know he is experienced. So we sit down and son of a bitch, he's winning. And like I'm trying to tell him how to double down and like all of that. I think it's a lot for him, but he is winning. And at one point, my mom walks over and is like, "So, like, are you having fun?" And he just leans back and goes, "I can see how people get addicted to this." We play. There was 5 of us at the table. It was me, my buddy Connor, my dad, my boy Tim from curling, and then our friend Glenn. So it was just the 5 of us against the dealer. We played for 2 hours.
Oh.
The dealer did not get a blackjack once.
Wow.
No.
Last hand.
Not until the last hand.
Yeah.
So we all probably had like 5 or 6 drinks. Waitress kept coming around. I was throwing a lot of 5s, tipping good, so we were getting a lot of drinks. Everything kind of wraps up. We're cashing our chips. My dad calls over the waitress. He's feeling good. He won like $250, and he goes, "I'll take the bill for the table." Look on his face when we were like, "Dad, you drink for free if you're gambling." He was like, "What?" He was like, "I haven't tipped this lady once." He thought he was getting like he was all big dog, won his money. I'll buy everyone their drinks. It's like, no, we're good, Dad.
Consequently, your dad has booked a return trip to Vegas next weekend.
They're planning the next 4 years. They're going 6 times a year.
But it's been great. This has been an awesome first few days, and I actually kind of like the way this set up, where game night is like our grand finale.
Yeah.
You say
Yeah,
that.
no,
You say that right now. Let's talk.
7 a.m. tomorrow. We'll
Yeah,
see.
7 a.m.
but-
bus ride is going to be.
But in hindsight, though, once you're home, like you're glad. You're glad.
Oh, 100%.
And you're glad that you leave the day after the game. So if we had another day here after the game night,
Yeah, it'd be tough.
Man.
That'd be intense.
That'd be a
It's too
low
much.
energy.
Low energy.
Guys, it's Tuesday. This is awesome.
I'm on my second high noon.
What flavor?
Watermelon.
All I've had. I feel like that's
I'm
all
a
that's
grapefruit enthusiast.
Enthusiast.
It's breakfast flavor. That's
It's
why.
lovely. We also, if we can't talk about the nation vacation without, we're getting additional beers coming in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
All right.
Uh-oh.
This is what I like to see.
The goat.
The goat.
The goat for a reason. Go
By the
for a
way,
reason.
Goat is one of the greatest.
He is.
He got me a really lovely gift for my birthday.
Oh,
I'm taking. I'm going
You know what?
landman. I'm having the non-alcoholic beer.
I'm gonna take a nice
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh, I
really
know.
nice.
little White Claw.
There you go.
That's nice.
But according to Billy Bob Thornton, there's more alcohol in an orange juice than there is in a Michelob Ultra.
Probably after he gets his hands on it.
Check out season 1 of Landman on Amazon Prime.
That's one guy you want to hang out with.
Yeah.
Shout him out. Yep. Shout out Amazon Prime for having our friend Barnburner on the telecast.
Yeah, that was
crazy.
cool. That's awesome.
That's a
Goat,
big
you're
deal.
the best.
Yeah, Goat is a legend. Like I said, Goat bought me like a really thoughtful, lovely birthday gift. We're matching. We've got matching tees, basically. Very summery, light. I'm feeling good. It also is going to kickstart my Tommy Bahama era, I feel like.
Oh, I love it. It's a
Ooh.
great era.
Oh yeah, you should
Great
get
era
into
of
that.
life.
Tommy Bahama era where it's just like I'm wearing the flowery shirts. They're light, open,
Open.
cargo shorts.
You're a fun guy.
Yeah. Pockets full of everything.
Everything you need. Everything you need can
Yeah.
go in them cargo
The
shorts.
breeze gets in there, it keeps it nice and cool.
Oh, come on. It's good living.
It really is.
Now I know I've told the story in O&E already, but we got to talk about it here.
Was.
So, like I said, one of my favorite things that we did as a group was there was probably 6 or 7 of us from the trip.
yeah, I mean, there's the 3 of us, add in him, there's 4. Yeah, probably like 7 or 8.
So we're all just doing our thing and going around, and it's finally Waz's turn to throw the dice. He proceeds to go on an absolute heater. He 20 times, 25 times?
Hit 6, 10 times.
Easily. He was,
Beginner's luck. Beginner's luck.
but hold on a second.
Yeah. The story's not done.
exactly what
Oh,
It was
yeah.
our luck.
Yeah, sorry.
So as this is going on, we're collecting chips. We're stacking them up, and we're feeling good. We're yelling at the table. Me and Rick are pointing at the field is always paying.
That he did not like when we said the number first.
No, he liked to break the news.
Because we get excited. You see the die get thrown across the table. You're like, 4? That's a field. That pays for us who plays the field. We get and I yell 4 right away.
He goes, no, you got to let me do it first. So anyway, we're all collecting chips. Down on the other side of the table, we notice, I give Rick a nudge. We see Waz throwing more cash on the table somehow.
We're like celebrating, and he's over there.
Everyone at the table is making money.
He rolled the die once, and they must have been on 8. He hit 8, so like nothing came off. Nobody lost a thing. And I look over, and he's changing in more money. I'm like, how is this possible? Like,
But he did it 3-4 times.
yeah, like literally the table is exactly the way it is, and it stays that way. You just keep rolling again. Nope. For some reason, he was out of.
So
I need some more, please.
He was only playing the pass line in the field,
Yeah, and heavy amounts too.
and that's it.
Like I looked over on the pass line once. I'm sure he had like $30.
Yeah, he was doing
You
way
can only-
heavier units than us.
There's only one number you can hit to make your money on the pass line. Out of all 12, there was one number.
So somehow Waz went on a heater of all heaters and lost money playing craps.
Like he got a standing ovation by the table.
Yes, he did.
Deserved it,
Damn.
though.
He got an applause. And here, speak of the devil, here comes Waz with a bucket of beers. He's a
Thank
good
you.
man.
Hey.
Thanks, Waz.
Good job, Waz.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh,
And some limes. That's lovely. So then
Time.
we leave the craps table, and there's a guy beside us losing his mind bananas at the roulette table.
Double zeros. This
He
guy-
is getting up and running around the fucking
he
casino.
did a whole lap.
Yeah,
A
high-fiving people.
Celebratory lap.
So we decided to go just watch it. You have to watch it.
He was
This
fine.
dude is spraying the field too, like numbers
Yeah,
everywhere.
you can't lose if you bet every number.
Yeah.
I bet on 90% of the numbers on you guys. I always win.
So we go, what's your strategy? He goes, it's easy. You put your chips down on the numbers and you'll win.
Yes. And then right after he said that, he had sprayed it a bit, but he had one number where he had like 10 chips on it. And sure as shit, fucking
I
hit
hit
it.
it.
Hit it. And then he starts throwing fivers to everybody.
Yeah, he gave me a $5 chip.
He was Chip Santa.
I kept it.
Chip Santa.
Casino Robin Hood.
Yeah, he was. He very much was. That guy was great. I wish I would have hung out with him all night.
You probably wouldn't have been to bed yet if you hung out with him all night.
Oh, no, that guy hasn't
dude
slept
is
in
still
days.
rolling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What time did you guys power down last night?
Probably 2. Went and got myself a 45-minute mac and cheese.
Yeah, that's
It took a minute.
making the dough from scratch.
Yeah, they had to find a cow, milk it, churn the thing, the whole. I don't know how to make cheese.
Put myself to bed with the big cup Reese's Pieces peanut butter cups caramel. Elite.
This is fun though, because if you watch these, we get to a certain time of the night, and you can see the
wheels are turning.
The hamster's on the wheel up there, and he's trying to figure out how he can dip out when no one's looking.
Irish exit.
I have a veteran of this move at home, so I know it. I can see it from a mile away.
It's when he was getting gassed at the ponies.
Yeah, and when people start walking.
He's trailing.
You start taking your steps, slow down a bit. You stop talking to everybody about 10 minutes before that.
Yeah.
You don't want them no one's got to be like, oh, well, the story.
You become a non-event.
Yeah, you just kind of slowly
Slow event
erase
player.
yourself,
So then
yourself from the party.
we see No Jay. We're going to have a boogie, No Jay. I put in our group text. I'm like, are you really going to bed? It's like 10:30 right now. And he just goes, yes.
But to be fair, I
Peanut butter cup.
I stopped at the stage because I'm like, I wonder if the music can lift me up. So
Buddy,
I went,
Sugar would have had you dancing all night long.
An all-female cover band, that would have been your element.
You would have been shoes off, dancing. You know who we would have got along great with? The guy with the broom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the guy with the broom was electric.
Yeah.
He was like a janitor or something.
Sometimes you
playing
clean,
air
sometimes
guitar
you
with
dance.
the broom.
Yeah.
He was committed.
I'm worried. This is just going to be me. This is what's going to happen. I'm telling you right now. Oilers are going to win minus 2.5.
He's going to get excited tonight. He's not going to go to 4
And
in the morning.
I'm going to go. This is when I pick my night. the night you shouldn't do it.
Like, you would have had an 8-hour sleep before I went to bed.
Yeah.
I probably was asleep by 11, and I woke up at.
Sugar just went on a
I
little.
went to bed at 5 a.m.
That's
The tables were they were hot. They were hot.
And you're up here setting up at like 8:30.
Hey, we work hard, we play hard.
Although, to Tyler's credit, he did fill your spot of being the no shoes dance guy for a little while.
I took my shoes off.
Oh, good move, man. Gotta get
No, you
grounded.
did.
Oh yeah, I have a
Hold
video of you.
Hold on a second here. I don't think you took them off. I think you danced out of them.
Yeah, man.
That's true.
You know what? Sometimes you got to have a boogie. And sometimes the shoes come out. And sometimes you wake up with 50 pictures of a woman's face in your mouth.
Hold on a second. It's not just a woman's face. That thing is zoomed in.
So zoomed in.
And he's got. Yeah, that's. She
Yeah.
doesn't want to know you have those photos.
Well,
I want to meet her. I want to buy her a drink. I want to know her life story.
you were
I want to
trying
know
that
her
last night.
story.
I
Yeah.
loved her.
The singer I was in love with.
All of them. She had.
Whichever-
presents.
Whichever one came to the front was Aaron's favorite at the time.
Yeah, there was a lot of yearning reaches.
Yeah.
Like we're at a Backstreet Boys concert. It was great.
Sugar is our Backstreet Boys.
It basically worked.
Hold
I
on,
watched them
Hold
twice.
on.
Do you need a Canadian green card?
Hold on. Sugar has been fantastic, but I don't think anyone's quite topped Crush.
No, because they also had the Aqua mixed into the playlist.
Yeah.
And that really touches Jay on a
Yeah.
spiritual level.
You know what? That's what it is.
You want to see a different.
We need to call ahead, you guys.
When Dr. Jones comes out, watch out.
If Jay's getting a little sleepy, we got to go talk to the band out there and start to get a little bit of Aqua 4 or 5 songs in a row.
Yeah,
Between that and Tyler's gas chamber for the Aqua concert, it ignited me.
Dude, he got you.
He did
You
it
weren't here
here.
yet. You were still on the.
You crop dusted me so bad.
Gave him a warning.
I've been drinking a lot of beer. You guys are the ones hanging out with me.
He's like, he stood right there and he's like, "Oh, I'm stinky." And he made it about another 13 seconds, and he got that look in his face, like,
I know.
"This is terrible." I can't leave. As he walked, that kind of wafted right into Bordato's face.
Yeah.
It's onions and ketchup. Now it's kind of fucked up.
I wish it was over.
I'm impressed. We're however many minutes into the show, and there's been one
21 minutes in.
word said about hockey outside of -2.5.
Well, let's talk about it.
Yeah,
Let's talk about
2.5.
Yeah, because this sun is just fucking beaming on me right now, and I'm sure the people listening back home in Edmonton are like, "Shut up!" But I'm hot.
Oh, you pop that tarp off, buddy.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's talk about the Oilers because it is game day after all. But I'm going to tell you first, please go download the Oodle Noodle app. You can order takeout or delivery right through the app. Easy, and you can earn free Oodle Noodle. Sign up for the loyalty program through the app. New customers will get 1,500 loyalty points. It's about a $15 value just for signing up. You can get the app on the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. I want to start, gentlemen, with the return of Leon Draisaitl. He came back in the lineup against Calgary, Battle of Alberta, Saturday night. He went full warlord mode. You did not know he was not in the lineup for 4 games. what was it about Leon's night that he just seemed to lift everybody up?
That's exactly what I was going to say. Like, there was, and not that this wasn't there earlier in the year, but like there was a level of passion and intensity that he had in that game that I just think the rest of the guys really, really fed off. Like, you go from that goal he scored. I was chatting with Louis DeBrusque today on the live show. That's the hardest I think we've seen Leon celebrate a goal this season. So I loved seeing that passion from Leon. And to me, it marked like this team getting ready for playoff hockey.
But I think it also admits that they know they're struggling offensively. Like there was, and I don't remember what game it was, but Pickard was in net. And Leon had his interview afterwards, and that dude was emotional about, we won the game. I can't remember exactly what it was.
It was the Islanders game.
Yeah, and like Pickard, he was emotional. Like these guys know they should be better than where they are right now. They know they're gripping the sticks and they can't quite find it offensively. And when you do see them have a couple goals in a row, you can see like the monkey off the back and like, okay, guys, let's try and keep going. Let's try and keep going. So tonight's going to be real interesting to see how they come out after that game against.
Yeah, it's just man, like Leon wanted it.
He wanted it,
right?
He was undeniable.
It is the gravity swell that builds for the team, and he just pulls them in. Like
Daddy's home. It was Daddy's home.
It kind of was. It really was.
And you know what? Connor's going to come back and do the same thing.
Yeah,
they're now like, hey, like we've been kind of napping this regular season, like. Job starts in the playoffs, like, and that just proved that Leon's ready.
But let me just throw another guy into this mix too, because Leon did it offensively. Corey Perry, I think
he was next up on my list.
He's becoming the spirit of this Oilers team. And can you imagine saying that sentence 10 years ago?
Because you know what, though? Like, the thing about Corey Perry is he was obviously upset with the Stuart Skinner thing against Dallas. He kind of called himself out in the media. So, of course, he's the first one to get into the pile against Calgary. And he was going for Rasmus Anderson. Could not get him.
The spin move was electric.
Oh, yeah. So he grabbed Michael Backlund and just started feeding him the chainsaw. It was just, he was starting a lawnmower. And then, I mean, there was another turtle incident.
There's another turtle in Calgary.
Wow. Big surprise there.
Yeah.
Something in the water.
Got saved by the linesman.
Oh.
Big time.
Shout out Perry too, because
I saw a lot of reaction from Flames fans who were very upset with their captain for there was no push. He just sit there and covered his head and
he took it.
Said thank you.
Yeah.
And Perry could have given him another one, and he stopped. He stopped.
He was angry.
I love it. I want to see more of that.
Yes.
And we talk about this on this podcast all the time, where you don't have to fight all the time, but like, God damn it, get in the fucking pile. Yeah. Start the pile.
Face wash.
So,
give me something.
Something.
You know, it drives me crazy that there's people that are so against like the emotion and violence of hockey.
Let it out.
It drives me crazy. I was hosting a group of travel people on Saturday at the game from all over UK, Germany, this and that. And when that scrum happened, they all got out of their seats.
Yes.
Like 60-year-old ladies, like it did, like that just pulled them in, like that energy, that emotion, like that's what makes hockey so special.
Yep.
So I hate that there's even a debate about this kind of stuff, but that was a BOA. That game had the emotion we needed.
Like momentum is a real thing, and you can use that to your advantage with these things. Fighting, sorry, if you're not into fighting in hockey, you don't know hockey because it's such a major part of the game.
And it's obviously changed over the years how you don't have the stage ones off the draw anymore, but but in that moment where Calvin Pickard gets snowed and Corey Perry goes and jumps in the pile, that's exactly what I want to see.
Yes. Band of brothers.
A
togetherness.
All for one.
Yeah. Splitting a headset.
Yeah. Splitting a headset.
Sharing an audio channel, which is just so romantic.
It is very lovely.
Beverage, 2 straws.
It's digital romance.
Ty, he's also your best man at your eloped wedding here in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Didn't tell everybody yet.
Surprise.
No one's told Amber yet.
Oh, she's going to love it. We're going to find a nice Elvis chapel.
Hey, we can borrow that lady's wedding dress from last night.
Yes.
We got to go find her.
Jay is calling Amber over to give her the news.
Yeah.
Has Amber ever been on a show, Ty?
No. No, but who's on the full cowboy get up?
I saw that too. He must be very warm.
We got our rip. Every trip needs a rip.
Is he wearing jeans at the pool?
Oh, yeah. Speaking
and a
of
leather jacket.
Yep.
speaking of jeans at the pool, Tyler saw a guy cleaning the pool in full clothes.
Right in front of you.
Yeah, that's it.
Right
So,
in front of you.
Amber, there's
Oh, that was the guy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Tyler just thinks maybe you should just skip everything and just get married now here.
Before the game.
No.
Why?
Is it a Tyler thing or is it?
Well,
My parents are here,
FaceTime your
and the nation is my new family.
We have
Friends and family.
We have all this gear here. We can do straight into your family
Yeah,
house
just
too.
pipe it right into the.
You can have the wedding and then the wedding.
I'm going to quickly get certified.
Yeah.
To marry them.
Yeah, we'll get Elvis.
What was your favorite?
Actually, I think I might still be certified. I officiated a wedding once.
Stop.
I did.
How hard was it to do it?
Oh, I just read the thing.
Simple?
Yeah, I just read it.
Amber, are you having fun?
So much fun.
Okay, thank you, sweetie.
Do you still want to get
All right,
married?
so no, I didn't hear no.
I think we need to do a little work.
Yeah.
I think
Little
we
massage.
planted a very important seed.
Yeah.
I think we just get a limo down here and end up on the chapel.
Yep, we found a girl last night with a wedding dress. Surely we can find
Yeah,
her
we
again.
can track her
Just
down,
borrow it.
borrow it.
White Castle.
Yeah,
Someone
That's
was
where it
wearing a
was at
wedding
White
dress?
Castle.
yeah, she was wearing a white castle. Yeah, yeah.
I know this show's already off the rails. I'm reading the pool entry guidelines,
Yes, please.
so it's like in case of emergency.
As you do.
Our
As you do.
conversation is so good. He's off just reading.
I noticed it earlier. We're waiting for a moment to squeeze it in. So, in case of emergency, call 911. Sure. Hours of operation. This next line and why this word is included in there is confusing. Theoretical peak occupancy.
Well,
Like, what does that mean?
It's a recommendation.
Don't feel like you've had diarrhea in the last 2 weeks.
Uh-oh.
That seems like a very long timeline.
Waz, get out of the pool.
No one in Vegas can go in that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
If
Well,
you've eaten
Someone
one,
went to White.
You guys were having White Castle.
Yeah, it was a White Castle. Like, I thought that was just part of the diet.
you're never going to get to the theoretical peak occupancy with those kinds of people.
3,800 people they can put in back into this place.
You know what?
Theoretically.
Theoretically, well, that means theoretically they can go more.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Or does that
I'm
mean,
all
like-
for that?
Yeah.
I'm going to write that down. I'm taking that home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Utilize that.
The fire department will love that.
You were. Yeah.
Sir, come on.
Says theoretically.
Oh, yeah. Of course I do.
So, yeah, that was that's just what I wanted to
Oh,
get.
never mind.
I mean,
We're now taking a Zin break.
What flavor are you going for?
whatever flavor you have.
You guys been diving into the coffee?
Things I don't need to do right now. This would be probably top of the list. Second would be going back to White Castle.
You should do two.
Last one, bro.
Oh, I got plenty. I stocked up last
We've
night.
got a whole fanny pack worth.
Yeah, last night I went a little hard in the paint.
Do you have
on
more
the
in
day.
it?
There's my mom.
We
Hey,
got
Mom.
Mrs. Your M Chuck. You want to come
Oh
on
no,
the
I don't
show?
have any.
All good.
Come,
Come on,
you can come
Karen.
say something.
You're about to
I don't-
witness your son get married.
Yeah. Let's ask her what she thinks.
Oh,
about
he
that.
thinks it's a great idea. Saves cost for the
someone's
parents.
gonna-
She goes, I wish me and his dad got married in Vegas with Elvis.
Yeah, they got free drinks.
My Mikey D from Moose Jaw, he got married in Vegas at like the little chapel by Elvis. It was one of the best weddings I've been a part of.
That'd be so great.
And they could stream it back home for the people who couldn't make it.
Exactly.
So like
Ooh.
my-
You're
got
pretty
to
much
watch it.
there.
So like Amber's parents can take care of it.
They don't even got to get dressed up. Stay in your
Cash plus the
sweatpants.
Cash, you can pay for the
Yeah.
He flushed with
Very
cash.
rich after his blackjack.
Eats, I can just send
Hurt
him a
you, hurt
pizza.
Jay,
Yeah.
it's called 21.
Yeah.
The 21 table.
He's killing it. Made
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, making money.
I love this.
Listen, part of the plan here was
You
to
know what,
come
dude?
down to the U.S. and take all their money.
Yeah, no, you're gonna tariff me?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
problem.
I'm
It's
gonna.
called tariff protection.
Don't. Hey, we're still in the mix. We got to keep our gambling juju and deal with the gods intact.
Oh, you saw me get at the table the other day. I was the hot tamale talk. He kept rolling.
Hot tamale, but that was
Hot
good though.
tamale
That was
was
good.
We're
Jay.
manifesting
Yes.
a lowering of the GDP
Hey,
Hey, Rick.
of this
You got a
state.
nickname.
Got a nickname.
Tequila Rick.
Tequila. Oh, that's
Tequila Rick, yeah.
1942s. I just had to specify, please, only pour 1 ounce. Nice, sir.
And that 1 ounce was 2.5 ounces.
It was still not 1 ounce.
The
Yeah.
drinks are insane here.
The free pouring is
It's
bananas.
crazy.
It is
It's half the
wild,
cup every time.
The silly thing I've ever seen anyone do is order a double.
which
Yeah.
is me all the time because that's my go-to. It's like muscle memory.
Then you get to put in that swim stadium cup or whatever. That's
Yeah.
it's like a big gulp glass.
Tyler's completely checked out of the podcast. He's now talking to his parents. Just so you know, there is 300 windows up there. There's not. I fooled you both, though.
April Fools.
I want to talk about,
pranked.
by the way, Coombsy, his April Fool's joke today at Oilers Nation was hilarious. I was looking at the traffic this morning. Gotcha. A lot of you.
Still, one of the funniest pranks I've ever seen was the Mark Cuban one.
What did he do?
So on April 1st, this is he's a young owner still.
Yeah.
He used to always like yell at refs and stuff. It'd be like me on the sideline.
Yeah.
But if I had $100 million, so he was arguing with the ref. So he sets this up beforehand, but nobody has any idea. So he starts arguing with the ref, and he goes back and forth. And there's a little push, and the ref pushes him back, and then they start like wrestling. The coach for the Mavericks like loses his mind, like doesn't know what to do. He gets over there as they're split up, and then they just, I'm sorry, we're just joking. And you can see that guy just like the color in his face, like come back. He was white as his t-shirt right now.
Got a lot of podcasts left to get to, Tyler.
Yeah, we got to keep cruising.
I'll tell you, I bet you there's emails sent to the Oilers from that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. In case you missed it, you're going to be paying more for overtime.
Has to happen.
You know? It's not free hockey anymore. You're paying for it.
It's not. Don't look at it that way. You get cheaper other games.
Yep.
Games that aren't very exciting, they're cheaper.
Everyone gets handed a $5 bill
on the way out
the building.
Yeah.
Speaking of important games, tonight is a big one, obviously, against Vegas. The Oilers are currently 2 points behind Los Angeles. LA plays Winnipeg tonight. You could have a little 4-point swing here. Even though that's not a head-to-head matchup, we need the Oilers to win by 3. Roger? By 3 or more. We need LA to lose, and then we're back into a tie situation. We got some new line combos today. Puck-Holzen, Draisaitl, Arvidsson is your first line. We've got Hyman, Nuge, Kapanen as the second line. Skinner, Janmark, Brown, Jones, Henrique, Perry.
What were the lines on Saturday? I know Kapanen moves up, obviously, to the number 2 spot there. Who drops?
Skinner's
down, yeah.
Yeah, Skinner moved down. He's with
but
Janmark
I like
and
that
Brown.
Skinner, Janmark, Brown line.
I feel like they've been
sneaky good.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with these combos. I mean, Kapanen brings a bit of speed to that second line, which I think
he's actually legit.
He's been good in the top 6 moments.
Yeah, so
he's got a lot of movement. He just sometimes it doesn't have a lot of meaning for his movements.
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
he flies around out there.
A little bit of Yakupov in him.
Yeah.
Yakupov actually wasn't moving fast. He just looked like he was.
Yeah, he's
Chased by a swarm of bees.
Yeah, there might be some bees in Kapanen's game, but when he finds it, he's good.
Yeah, and someone else we got to give their flowers to. It was very noticeable in that BOA game was Puck-Holzen.
Yep,
5 shots, I think.
Yep.
My first goal tonight.
I'd ride with you on that one.
I'm in.
I don't know if I'd take him on goal, but I'd take him on shots.
Looking at the deep pairings,
He'll put it right his chest. Put it right.
Hey, as long as he hits it, that's fine. You know.
Couple.
You got Wallman, Bouchard. You got Nurse, Stetcher, Kulak, Emerson. The Viking is still not here.
That's fine.
The Viking is resting.
The Viking needs his rest. There is interesting news, though, of who is on the trip. McDavid, Kane, and Frederick all skated today. This was Frederick's first time skating with the boys, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's crazy.
Acquired 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, wild.
And our best friend Louis DeBrusque was telling us that the boys are looking good.
He said Connor McDavid is flying out there.
All right. All right.
You said when Connor comes back, it's going to remind of the kind of the Leon comeback. They're going to be different because Connor is a different game. Connor's going to be a full blast, super duper speed, score a goal. You might get a little silly out of him.
Yeah.
But I bet you he's so annoyed with the year so far.
Yes.
That he's going to be like, hey, whatever we score, let's move on. He is not the energy guy that Leon brings. That's just the dichotomy. It's Wayne and Mark.
They're
Leon
different
and
energies, though. They're
Wayne and Mark, Leon and Connor.
Because like McDavid's a game breaker, right? Like he takes end-to-end rush, like crazy electric. And Leon can be electric, but he loves to just like have 4 players draped on his back while he's protecting the puck.
And then a one-handed backhand pass, 85 feet across the ice.
To the tape. On the tape.
Like, how'd that happen?
Yeah, Spring Hyman and Puck-Holzen, and finally he actually puts one in.
My favorite thing that Draisaitl does is when he just does the one arm get off me.
Yeah.
And then he just drives.
I'd say it's when you press X and shell, protect puck.
Yeah.
Leon.
I'd actually like to know like how much weight he can lift or something. Like you see him like in good shape,
He's solid though.
But Like
He's
got
solid.
that
You
German
just-
engineering, man.
You're
Oh,
not
yeah.
knocking that guy over.
I know. Like he fends off massive humans.
He has a high ankle sprain, and other like legit top end athletes in the world can't knock him down. Now he's fully healthy.
That high ankle sprain like run that he went on was you got to put that in the Hall of Fame.
It really was incredible. The other thing I wanted to touch on, just because it was super interesting, kind of broke last night. Rogers and the NHL reach a new 12-year deal worth $11 billion Canadian.
Ooh.
I mean,
So it's
interesting.
2.5 billion more than the last contract.
Wow.
Which is interesting, though, because I thought it wasn't going well.
that
I thought Rogers wanted out of it.
I did
so
too.
I think what we're going to see, and this is something a colleague was telling us, is that they're going to kind of
Insider
control it and they're going to sell off pieces of it.
Oh, so like we might get regional Oilers back on TSN.
Hold on
20
a
times
second
year.
here. Hold on a second here. You're the where's your pocketbook going? Is there some nation getting involved, or are we gonna get some NHL games through the umbrella of Better Collective, Oilers Nation, such and such?
Well,
Considering we just had to scrounge together cash for a fucking beer, probably not. But
Barn Burner was on Amazon Prime last night,
Yes, they were. Yeah.
which is huge.
Massive.
So, who knows?
Baby steps.
It was on Monday, and it was on
cool
Prime.
being at Stadium Swim and seeing Frank with the Daily Faceoff logo pop on a telecast, and then Colby Cohen on a college broadcast. I'm like,
Yep. We're everywhere.
That was really cool.
It's crazy where we are. We're everywhere.
Do you not remember? I think it was Denver last time. We're standing somewhere, and then Tyler starts walking. Oh, we're at the game. He's walking up the stairs, and someone's like, "Hey, that's the Daily Faceoff guy, not the Oilers Nation guy, the Daily Faceoff guy."
Daily Faceoff Tyler.
this trip, I'm Oilers Nation, Tyler.
Yeah, they're two very different
Daily
people. It
Faceoff
is like
Tyler.
he is a two-man in one body. DFO Tyler and Oilers Nation.
DF
Kate Amber's last name?
Hyphenate.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Chuck
move.
Lautisher. So long.
That's so long.
That's a
Oilers
long-
Nation every day with Tyler. I can't fit that many
They won't
characters.
have enough vowels for that jersey. No.
Yeah. It's gonna go all the way around, elbow to elbow too.
I'm excited to wear my Trent Frederick jersey tonight.
I forgot to mention you had the Trent Frederick jersey. Pretty hilarious. We went to the game together last week. Jay went to buy one. No ease.
No ease.
No ease at the
No ease
Oilers
on
store.
jerseys, but
That makes no sense.
to
Like,
support
they're
my
not-
boy Rick, yeah, the number one ranked letter in the alphabet they didn't have.
They're not set up very well to do like on demand. Like you walk in there and like, hey, I would like a Leon right now. They're like 3 weeks. No, but I want. Okay, I'm not
Like,
going to buy
you're
one.
the Oilers store.
They didn't have the letter E.
The other
What? There's 26 letters.
So they ended up getting him in for the away jersey, so that's why I got the away jersey, which
I've-
gotta rock the away
with
jersey
the
on
Carbon
road.
X ad on
with
it.
the ad on it. But when I asked for it,
Flex together.
they asked me if it is a personal jersey.
Like,
Like,
if
that's-
Is your
my last
last
name
name
is Frederick.
Frederick?
That's what they asked.
We've never done this before.
And then I'm like, no, he played. We got him at the traded line, and they're like, "Are you sure that's his number?" I'm like,
I feel like you should know that
There
if
is a
you're working
law.
at the store.
They announced. I guess they would have put out like an Instagram photo with his number, right? Like they
Yeah.
always do.
Yeah.
So we're just assuming it's 21.
well, NHL.com says he plays for the Oilers, number 21.
All right. I dig it.
And if it's wrong, who cares? Even better.
Gonna move on
Do
to
you,
Ask
do
the
you have a
Idiot.
Costin jersey too?
I do have a coffee jersey. I thought about converting it, but you know what?
No.
Klim was such a factor in a moment of time that he deserves.
You ever
Jersey.
see anyone else get paid by a different team? Put his own.
He's a legend, exactly.
Oil
That's
jersey
why I
on?
couldn't do it.
That is one of the wildest things I've ever seen. An active NHLer on a different team puts his own jersey on from the last team he was at a playoff
That's how-
game in the
that's
stands.
That's how you knew that run was going to be magical.
All for one, one for all. That's what
Shit like
Oilers
that
are.
happened.
Got a couple of Ask the Idiots questions to ask the boys here. We're going to do this one for nationgear.ca. We got a new collab up with Mobilize. It is a very, very cool design over there. Very, very talented artist. Go check it out.
Yeah,
You got a hoodie, you got a tee. I recommend both. Very, very sharp.
Yeah, really good looking. Dusty LeGrand also was on Family Feud Canada a few weeks ago,
Yeah,
which is crazy.
he's making the rounds.
Yeah,
Like,
he
it's, man, we got to get back on the show.
Did they win?
He's great. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I just saw the post. Anyways, yeah.
This one's an easy one, but I'm going to take Waz out of the equation. Who is the worst nation gambler on the trip and why? But we're not saying was. We've already covered the crap story.
Worst nation sound.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody's surveying.
Ooh.
Surveying situation.
I mean, Jay with the sports betting is just so bad.
But I don't do that in Vegas.
Decent point.
I'm a crap guy. I don't know if you checked my pocket. It is full of blackies, black chips,
Yeah.
100s.
Mhm.
I honestly don't even have an answer
Yeah.
to that. I just think it's was by such a
It's-
large
yeah,
margin.
it's not-
It is.
close.
It was by an international flight worth of
Yeah.
market.
It is.
Like,
you
you
can't
can't-
take them out.
Yeah.
He was so excited to gamble to
Like,
come
you know what? You know who it is? It's you.
Why?
Because you bet 2 Carolina puck line tickets.
I did do that.
Ooh.
That's an irresponsible
So,
move. That's
I
actually
did
pretty
do
good.
that, but I hit on both. So
The old ADHD gets you sometimes, and you're like, I bet on the same thing 4 times. And it's like, ow.
yeah, that happens to me.
Who's been the best?
My
My buddy Colton was pretty. He was pretty fun.
except in that Bills
hold on a
machine.
second here.
That Bills machine.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Oh
watch-
yeah.
you didn't watch him hit on the slot machine, and he just sits there and it hits the button, hits the button, hits the button.
He doesn't even enjoy the graphics.
No, he just and all you do is you watch his credit total just drop by like 100 at a time.
Puts in another 100. Gone. Puts in another 100.
Yes,
Like just does this.
he will be looking away from the screen and just keep tapping the button, and all you watch his credits just keep dropping.
Now, yeah, I gotta say this. I want to form a Windicate with you guys.
Okay.
Okay. A Windicate is a syndicate of winning, where guys put the money in,
That's
put the money together,
Connect the
and we go and
Okay, I'm with you.
plow into a slot machine, and we try to chase the big.
Like $5 spins and like just
You
give
go
her.
for it.
Yeah.
There is a machine. I'm going to walk you by, and if the guy on there doesn't draw you in, then
Like
you
a
can't be
picture of
part
it,
of the Windicate. Oh, he's calling me. I've walked by him 4 times now.
Yep.
He
And
fell
I'm
off his
like,
long.
I'm like, not today. I'm doing it on game day. If it, like,
Oh, boy.
I want to know if he pulls
I'll
you
give you
in,
my money right
like
now.
he pulled me in. If you feel it,
Okay.
then we
Yeah.
will go.
Okay.
into the machine.
Okay.
This guy is
Right,
mesmerized.
e-transfer.
Second question, ask the idiots, boys. This is a real one now. How comfortable are you with the idea of Oilers Kings for the 4th straight year?
I'm pretty comfortable with it. I mean, we've had their number before. This Kings team is really good this year. I do think one interesting thing is their home record versus their road record. They're like an 800 points percentage team at home, maybe even more. And then they're like 8 games under 500 on the road. So I do think there's a chance. Home ice will be big because I think, again, you can beat them. And if you have, I talked about vibes earlier in the week, and it's like right now, maybe the vibes aren't super high around this team. But you start the playoffs on home ice, the Kings roll into town, and I know this clip went around, but like, what if you pump them? You beat them 5-1. You can kill their spirit in those first 2 road games, and I think the Oilers would. So I'm not worried about it at all.
Aaron?
It's the home ice thing. 27, 4, and 4
It's crazy.
at crypto.com arena. And like we've always talked about it, you play 100 times, eventually you would think they'd win it. But I have blind faith, blind optimism. I believe in the boys. But home ice is pretty scary, dude.
Like home ice is going to be a huge factor in the series, especially with a record like that. But I know playoffs, it doesn't matter. It's a new season.
If they were taking on tonight's roster, I'd be right there with you. But we're taking a team that's going to, like, right now, we're going to add Connor. We're going to add Kane. We're going to have Frederick. We're going to add Ekholm. And I think that little bump to the noggin might straighten out the eyeballs for 74. Where, you know what?
What'd you say? Factory
It's a
reset.
factory
Factory
Yeah,
reset.
it's just, he's had a weird one this year. And I don't,
Maybe 2 weeks off is good for him.
yeah, I don't have as much hate as a lot of people do for the goals. I see them a little bit differently. But you're adding those, I think it was 5 guys.
5 guys.
So you're taking 5 guys out of and putting those 5 in. Then your roster compared to them, and
Deepens us, yeah.
yeah, it's not even close at that point. And these guys are not young dudes. We brought in guys for playoff performers who've been around, have been through it, have seen some shit.
Yeah.
Give me my team. I would like it healthy right now, so they can kind of get some together.
Yep.
But when this roster is healthy, we'll steamroll them, and they could be 34-4-4. I don't give a shit.
I'm with Rick for sure. The only thing, just to play devil's advocate on this, is I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm with Rick on this, but you got to look at the math. They won 3 in a row. can they do a fourth? Like, it's at some point there's math involved.
Yep.
But
It's just like the Oilers and Stars back in the day.
Yep. That's why I dropped out of math 30.
Well, who needs it?
Exactly. I've turned my back, so I don't believe in it. Yeah.
Let's talk about the math that does matter. It's time for the betting segment for our friends at Bet365. Breaking news coming in from Bet365, where every nail-biting overtime win is a barn burner. Every face-off, hat trick, power play, shot on goal, penalty shot, every suspenseful minute is in between is amazing. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365, official partner of the NHL. Download the Bet365 app and use the code NATION to get in on the game. Tyler's taking selfies now during the.
I'm promoting the pod.
He is out on Oilers. He is Chalm out on Oilersnation Radio.
I'm ready to talk about bets because I got a same gamer that's gonna bang.
All right. Well, let's go through the standards.
Yeah.
Oilers are dogs tonight. Your straight up money line is plus 135. I feel like I'm just gonna be kissing the money line a little bit.
A little smooch.
Little smooch on the money line. Puck line, if you're just going minus 1.5 is plus 185. The over-under is set at 6.5 tonight.
Sorry. What was the money line? 135?
Money line's 135.
And 1.5 is 185?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not enough for me there.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not the juice.
But 2.5.
Like Jay, I need a little more juice there to go for the puck line.
Yep. And then we got the over-under set at 6.5, and that is even money on the over. I'm feeling the over tonight. I feel like we're getting some goals.
I don't hate that.
Tyler, what's your parlay?
I was looking on Bet365. Hyman and Draisaitl to just rip pucks. 4 shots for Hyman, 4 shots for Draisaitl comes in at plus 650.
Whew. That's juicy.
That's the one.
I'm doing that. Well,
because if they're going to win, it's probably because the power play maybe gets something going, right? And those guys are going to be humming. And, I mean, if there is a scenario where they're down, third period, those two are going to be piling pucks on that. I love it.
I mean, your bets aren't so different, you and I.
Well,
Oilers minus 2.5. Leon, if he's ripping the puck, he's going to score a goal to score. Also, he's going to get 6+ shots. Hyman's also going to get 3+ shots. Just an easy day for Hyman.
it's simple.
I think you guys are missing an obvious one here.
Call it plus 8,000.
I think you're missing an obvious one here because he's done it since he got here, and we're playing a team
revenge game.
No, Wallman block shots.
Oh yeah,
Wallman block shots is free money right now.
Dog.
And listen,
absolutely.
It's terrifying
this
me.
Vegas team is going to shoot a lot. That's kind of what they do. He gets in the way. If I could find it, I might look at 4.
You know what? I'll trail you on that because he is basically the goalie.
And in the last 3 of his last 5 games, 2-5 has multiple points.
Yeah,
if
Darnell
anyone likes to run some numbers here, you might want to go with that. Because 2 points for Darnell is probably looking pretty right now.
Oh, I'd be juicy.
Yeah.
I kind of want a Darnell shot prop now that you say that.
Just go defenseman.
Yeah,
go defenseman. Wallman blocks. There's shots.
I'm gonna go heavy money line with BM.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna play everything you guys just said.
I was going to say, on vacation, are you a 2 bets go heavy or are you a spray the board?
If I don't have 10 tickets in my pocket in that game, I have failed.
Yeah.
Spray and pray.
It's a spray and pray.
Spray and pray.
All you do, bet all the numbers, and you win.
Yep. You put your money down on the numbers and you win.
Numbers, you're always going to win.
It is true. Math checks out. Right?
I watched it.
There you go. Whatever the moment's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app. Use the code NATION to get in on the game. Let's wrap up the podcast, Tyler, with some hot and cold performers. What were you going to say?
Nothing.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll go performers.
You're having a moment.
I am.
You're being a cool performer right now.
This whole podcast has been a bit of a moment for me, honestly.
You know what? There's a hot performers right behind the camera, and I am giving a shout out to whatever's happening over there. I'm recording a podcast. I have to remember this.
Do they
Hello.
need help?
Yep.
Are we gonna get
Oh my!
You know what? We told you about that.
Hey, I gotta end the pod.
They're shooting a commercial for Circa Stadium Swim behind us.
All right.
And
or a photo shoot of some sort.
yeah, and we'll let you.
Well,
You can guess what's happening from
if
that
they
point.
needed,
That's good advertising.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
You want to alter? You want to like turn the camera a bit.
So we've done our hot performers.
Go to nationgear.ca, get yourself some new threads. We got a lot of fresh gear up there. Go to nationgear.ca.
You guys
We always-
have a good seat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I do not.
We're always starting with our veggies.
Yeah.
Aaron, I'm starting with you. You're joining us on the podcast. Cold performer of the week.
Cold performer of the week. Dude, I don't know. I can't be negative right now. The vibes are too good.
I wasn't listening to anything you said.
I have one. DeMar DeRozan of the Sacramento Kings. Me and my buddies, we're doing the classic Vegas thing. We got a 3-leg NBA parlay. We're sweating it out in the sports book. We get a crazy win from the Charlotte Hornets. They cover the spread by 1. We're fired up. The Boston Celtics are up by 20. All we need is the Indiana Pacers to win by 5, and we are going to cash 25 into 210. They make their 2 free throws. They're up 5. There's 4 seconds left. The game's over. Nope. DeMar DeRozan hits a half-court three-pointer for no reason.
No reason at all.
No reason at all. Brings it to a 2-point game. Lose.
That was like us, Michigan, to cover the spread.
Yeah,
Michigan
that's,
State covered the spread.
Yeah, that's my cold performer here. We got Michigan State, the Spartans. I leaned on them a little bit on Sunday. Was it Sunday when we got here? Yeah, Sunday. I hit my other 2 legs. All I need is Michigan to cover, State to cover 5.5, lose by 6.
The line voodoo is always amazing.
Yeah.
Cold performer for me. I can't get it out of my head. Waz's craps game was awful.
Well, it was
Yeah.
For us, it was fantastic, but I've never seen that before.
Are we allowed to just tag in a different roller?
No,
This is my money, my bets, but he's gonna roll. It's kind of like softball
Oh, yeah.
when you have the runner. You're like, I have a bum
big
ankle.
runner.
You got to run for me.
I'm just here to bat.
Guys, bringing in a roller.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Sure.
So I really want to say this one about the sour person at the airport, but I won't.
That was the only thing that popped in my head. I was like, I'm not going to say that.
I thought our phone said we can't say that.
It's so I'm just saying that.
I feel better.
My cold performer
Free bread.
is
Free bread.
Caesar Palace for pulling out the plastic ponies.
Yes.
True.
Decision.
That is a dumb decision.
Caesar would be rolling in his grave.
Rick, what do you got? Cold performer.
I'm sticking with Michigan State, man.
Oh, he's a.
Tyler?
I gave one, right?
Oh, yeah, you DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar.
Hate him.
I think I've got hot performers left.
Can we just pick one?
Yep. Everything behind the camera.
How's Nation Vacation? Canceled.
Canceled. Yeah, we got canceled yesterday.
Hot performer, without a doubt, I'm starting off Sugar.
Oh.
That cover band last night was electric. I love a cover band, and Fremont Street always delivers. Tyler, hot performer of the week.
First off, I want to give a really, really big shout out to Kennedy. Talked with her yesterday in real life. She just kills these things. She does such a good job planning these trips. And there's the big stuff. There's getting the hotels, getting the rides, all that sorted out. But then she always goes a step further with the friendship bracelets and the custom stickers. And she does all these little things. But then I also want to shout out guys on the trip like Bearded Brad and Jay from New Hampshire. And I'll stop listing Goat and the guys from Utah. Those guys coming on this trip and being as open and welcoming to the newcomers does so much for the experience. Those guys are just awesome. Everyone who comes on these trips, it's so cool. And every time we do one, you're kind of left sitting there being like, man, what a neat little community family we have when we do these things.
100%. Jay, hot performer of the week.
Yeah, top that.
It's like shout out Kennedy 100%. And shout out everyone who comes on the Nation Vacation. But my hot performer is your cold performer. Waz's roll was red hot. With the I gotta also shout out though that my second one, even though I'm not supposed to do two, is Evil Pizza. Evil Pie.
Evil Pie was great. The $8 slice and a beer was a great deal. Also, just one more Waz thing. He won some money in a slot machine while we were on you guys were playing the ponies. So I'd put my money in, I got my fun, I lost my money. And then I was just like hanging out or whatever. And I watched Waz win $150 off of 25 in a slot machine. I say, Waz, pull it out. And then I watched it proceed to zero.
He printed off the ticket And you sit there with a ticket, and it's more time. Well, okay, fires it in this one.
Danger of
And
Vegas.
I'm watching him. And he doesn't know what he's doing, so he's looking at the screen, like trying to read the buttons and stuff. He hits max bet
Oh my god.
and it fires off like 5 in a row. And he just dropped like $45 that fast. And you get
Gone.
Oh, terrible.
There's
Rick.
machines here.
Well, I'm excited about the Windicate. Like, I hope this one speaks to me. I feel it.
There's some machines here that are not in the high level slots area that are $50 a spin if you're not paying attention.
Oh my lord,
Hey, you hit that max button. Look out.
Rick.
Hey, listen. I bet you she pays real nice with it.
Oh, amen. Oh, when that baby hits.
Look, I know it feels bad putting 50 out there, but you
Plus
hit that
8,000.
number at 50. Oh, hot dang.
Hot performer of the week, Rick.
Where did we go yesterday? We went to the place that owns liquor license 0001.
Yes.
The oldest dive bar in the city?
Yeah.
State?
Yeah, in the city.
Whatever the world. We walk in there, and it's very bright in Vegas. Very bright in Vegas. We walk in there, you can't see a dang good thing.
It was pitch black in there.
If anyone remembers what the Druid was like a long ass time ago,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
darker than that.
Oh, it was pitch
You
black.
might as well just close your eyes, especially where we walked, because it's just carpet and black stools. This place, though, was dynamite. Any chance you get to go to a dive bar, always dip in. And if that place has carpet, leave them a couple extra $5 because that place is good.
That's the funny. You walked into it. It's pitch black.
You can smell
Couldn't see the carpet, but
smell
you
it.
could smell it.
Oh yeah. Wrap us up.
I love
Aaron, hot performer of the week.
I love that we're in hot Vegas. We're like, yeah, let's all go in that dark room over there.
Yeah.
Through and through, Mainlander Tim, hot performer of the week.
Oh my
Literally.
goodness.
Literally a hot performer.
Hot. He was the sexiest guy in Vegas yesterday.
Good looking dude in that
Yo,
Speedo.
Your
Fantastic.
Your chat kind of blew up when you walked through the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So he was wearing a jean Speedo.
Yep.
A cut-off flannel shirt with a dildo brewing.
Yep.
Unbuttoned.
Oh yeah.
But let the world see.
Holding a bucket of beers, just leg up.
The Bacon Boys told me that he kind of took a lunge to get out of the pool.
Yeah.
And I got to see the full meal deal.
All right, someone go back to the camera.
There you go. We got to wrap it up with one more thing, Tyler, to score prediction as we always do.
I'm going to say the Oilers win 6-4 just despite Jay's 2.5.
Oh,
Jay, score prediction.
with the last minute goal scored by Vegas.
Yeah, like 8 seconds.
5-1 Oil. 5-1 Oil. We are going to. This team is different. They've awoken.
Rick, what do you got?
Wants it.
All you overs aren't going to like me. This team is very focused on playing defensively right now because that's what wins in the playoffs. We win this one. I want to say 3-1. It's going to be 3-2, though.
Aaron, what you got?
4-3 overtime winner.
You're going to really enjoy
That's gonna
this.
cost you $5 extra.
I know.
Yeah, you're going to have to pay for that. You're going to really enjoy this 7-1 win. Have a great rest of your week. We will be back on Friday.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.